Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome. Today is the last video in the Divination series that I've been doing, and on Mask and Magic Day. Or today we're going to be talking about runes, but let's get this mask on. Excuse the crazy hair, I just got out of the tub. It's not all the way dry yet. I'm trying to let it air dry since it snowed this morning, and I was out shoveling, so my face feels really chapped. And I took a hot bath and to warm up from the cold. It's already starting to melt and get, to be a slushy mess. So today we're going to do Nourishing Shea Butter Intense Moisture Sheet Mask by Glam Up. And it says to apply, leave on for 20 to 30 minutes. And shea butter, oh my god, I can't talk today. Take two. Shea butter provides natural moisture and nourishment to the skin. And I really need the moisture because I feel like that cold winter air really dried my skin out. It was brutal, that wind. But because I live in the city, I have to have my sidewalks cleared before noon and then try to keep them clear. Because so the mailman can walk, and it's safe. And I get it, but sometimes, wow, this is really wet, which is good. If it wouldn't curl over on itself. I'm enjoying these. I got this set for Christmas, the Glam Up mask set. And I'm really enjoying, like, it's a variety pack. I'm enjoying trying all the things. The only one I might not try is the tomato one. If I do, it probably won't be on camera because I don't know if it will cause a reaction. I'm not allergic to tomatoes or anything, but this smells really good. I make shea butter soap, and I love when I melt the oils, like the way they smell. I'm going to rub that on my neck. Okay. I wipe my hands off on my pants because I didn't bring a cloth like an idiot. So again, it's the Nourishing Shea Butter by Glam Up. And let's get started. Alright, so I wrote some notes. I don't pretend to be an expert on runes. That is what we're talking about today. I do use them. I was first introduced to runes by my grandfather. We were up there. My dad was plowing the field to make a garden. I was probably 7 or 8. And I was nosing around my pap's house and came upon a little leather bag and a pouch. And I asked him what it was. I know you're not supposed to put them over your eyebrows, but my skin's so dry. Anyway, came across the pouch, asked him what it was, and he told me to put it down and not to touch it. So I did. And then later on that day, he brought the pouch out and showed me, and those were his rune stones, except for they were handmade and they were wood. So he didn't really explain too much, only that he would pull them out, like shake the bag and pull one out for the day to know what the tone of the day was. Alright, so brief description. Runes are ancient alphabet-like symbols used by Germanic and Anglo-Saxon and Scandinavian tribes of Northern Europe, dating back to about 2,000 years to the beginning of the Christian era. The actual origin of the runes are shrouded in mystery. The word rune comes from a root meaning secret or mystery in Old English and to whisper in Old German. This reflects that their meanings were passed down orally for centuries. There are debates among scholars about the origin, but you can do your own research to see what you think about them. Several ruins have been found in the United States, most notably the Kensington Ruin Stone in Minnesota. I'll leave a link down below to the site about the research. And, the information on that. The first systems of writing used runes as letters, but they are much more than just letters. Each rune was a symbol of some principle of power, some principle or power, and to write rune was to invoke and direct the force for which it stood for. So, this is what the symbols look like. And I printed this off. There's a link down below. There's a great site. I think her name's Erin. The link will be down below where you can go and learn everything you want to know about runes. But what I like is they have the pronunciations, because I know I butcher the pronunciations. So, the old Germanic okay, now I'm going to try to not butcher this. Elder Futhark contains 24 runes. Now, a lot of times when you buy runes, they come in sets of 25 because there's a blank stone. I don't use the blank stone. My pap never had a blank rune in his pouch, and he was Welsh. He was right from Wales. I've read a few things about it. There's like an argument about whether they used it or not. I just don't use it. So that's just me. So they come in a set of 24, and they're divided into 3 groups of 8. Which are called 8. Each set is ruled over by their own particular spirit or god, and I will leave links in the description below where you can find more information, because there are some slightly different opinions. So, most sets of runes come with a book. I only have this set of runes left. This is my favorite one. These are Tiger's Eye rune stones. And I keep them in a pouch. You can keep them in a box. You can keep them in a plastic bag. It's up to you. But I like when I first got the set, and I've had it for many years. I got this at a Mind, Body, and Spirit show. I'll show you. They were Tiger's Eye stone. And these are what they look like. They're very pretty. And there is 25 of them. But the blank stone, I'm going to make like one of those little string cages. And I think I'm going to hang it on my pouch. I don't know yet. I haven't done any. I've had these for quite a many years. But I'm just learning how to do the, I don't have an example of it. It's like a little string cage, like how you would wrap jewelry. But I want to use, like, twine, and then hang it off to the side. Okay. So runes, like, you can make your own set of runes, which is really fun. I taught a class on it when I was working for the online metaphysical college. It's very fun. You can make them out of wood. You can find little stones like this and write on them in permanent ink. This is painted on. And this particular rune is Ivaz. And I like it because for me it is a sign of growth and protection. And I'll get back to that. Okay, so storing your runes, like when you first get them, of course, cleanse them. And what way you like would cleanse your crystals or any other magical tools, or, you know, just from, you can buy these on Amazon, I think. And I had an amethyst set that I gave my daughter, and I had a homemade set that I gave my grandson. So making them is real fun. You can, like, I get back to that. I'm sorry, I'm jumping all over the place. My brain's fried from shoveling snow. You can carve them into wood, or wood burn them onto wood. Paint them onto little stones like this. Engrave them into metal and wear them as jewelry. I believe you can buy rune jewelry. Just do your research. Research the symbols. And like I said, these are the symbols. Research their meaning. And go from there. Like I said, you can store them. I use these velvet pouches for a lot of my things, even my tarot cards and things of that nature, or silk. But I prefer the pouches, and I do make leather pouches for a lot of my divination tools or magical tools that I use. And then I, just clear the whole bag energetically and keep them protected. Alright, so when you use runes, they're not for fortune telling per se. It's not about seeing the future or definitive answers. It's about looking for causes and effects to see potential outcomes, like what the energy of the day is, or what energy is surrounding you, and the cause and effects of that energy, to give you a hint of what the outcome could be. Everyone does they call it rune casting, their own way. You could simply just focus and ask a question, open your bag, pull out a rune, look at the symbol, look the symbol up, and, depending on whatever your question was, see how that energy around that symbol, could help or hinder the outcome. Some people use casting cloths, and I don't use those, and I don't have an example. I used to, but I gave that to my daughter. She prefers doing a casting cloth. And all it is a square of a cloth. It can be, if you want to, they do sell rune, specifically rune casting cloths. You look it up. There's lots of, information out there. And you would just cast the runes down onto the cloth. And usually whichever runes, like depending on if you ask for 5 stones, 3 stones, 1 stone, the runes closest to you are the answer. That's how they usually do it. There's all different ways. Some cloths come with little sections, and depending on, like, if it was a love question, or whatever runes fell in that section, or, a finance question, or whatever the question was, whatever area, then you would read those runes. You can pull 1 rune, you can pull 3 runes, you could do a past, present, future reading. Speaking of readings, there's a woman named Beth Ritter Guth, and I believe that's how you say her name. I will link her channel down below. She's one of the only ones I know that is currently doing a daily Rune reading. If you feel drawn or guided to go over to her channel, please go over to let her know I sent you over there and enjoy her daily reading. And if you're not drawn to go every day, maybe that day the reading or the Rune pull wasn't meant for you. But I'll leave a link to her channel down below. Please go over and show her some love. And like I said, she's one of the only people I know that does a daily Rune reading. I found it quite interesting, and I don't go over and watch every day. But if I feel guided to, I certainly do go over and watch her. And Beth, if you're watching, hello, how are you? And like I said, show her some love, go on over and have some fun. She has other content on her channel that's very interesting. I watch almost all her videos, and she's a great lady. You'll really enjoy her. Okay, so as I was saying, it's foreseeing potential outcomes, not fortune telling, by no means. So like I said before, they're divided into 3 sets of 8 stones, which is called an Ayat. The first set of 8 is the Freya Ayat. She's the goddess of fertility, and the stones that are with her little set group of 8 are, about fertility, creation, crops, when you want to manifest something. The second one, and I'm probably going to butcher this, is Heimdall or Heimdall, and it's Norse. It's watcher of the Norse underworld, keeper of the Rainbow Bridge. And the third set is Tears, it's a Norse god of law, heroic glory, and keeping things in sync, so on and so forth. Like I said, I will leave a lot of links down below where you can go do your own research. Some other ways that I use rune symbols is you can carve them. I don't know how well you can see that. It's right there. Into a candle. Meditate and burn the candle to bring that energy towards you. You can also use a candle like this, and you can put the symbol on the stone and place it in the top of the candle and ask those energies to surround whatever you're meditating on or whatever ceremony you're doing. You can also write right on the side of the jar any of the symbols while doing meditations. That's how I use them. Like I said, I don't use runes daily. Maybe like once a week, I will pull a rune. Like if I'm going through something and I'm like, what is it? What's the energy? What's bringing this my way? How can I change it? So what's bringing it my way? The first pull. How can I change it? The second pull. And I read the meanings, and then I see what I can change in myself or my habits or in the general energy, and how I can change it up and change the outcome or change what's going on or the energy that's in what take accountability. What's my part in it? Why am I drawing that energy to me? Or ask spirit or the universe or God or the goddess, whoever you believe in, like, guide me in this. What, you know give me my best, give me the best rune for the day to guide me through today or guide me through this week, whatever it could be. So anyway, I think that's about it. I'm just touching on the basics. I'm not going deep diving into all these divination subjects, but I will show you some, since I have a couple more minutes on my mask. The tiger eye runes, and I just did look it up. You can get them on Amazon, and I believe they have amethyst ones on Amazon as well, and it looked like moonstone ones. So that's what they look like. That is my short description of divination with runes. Like I said, please go over and check Beth out and get your daily rune pull. And with that said, I'm going to take this off and rub this in. It really does feel nice. This is a really nice mask. And it smells wonderful. I love the smell of shea butter. Like I said, when I soap, I love doing shea butter soap and products. All right. That's it for today. If you like this kind of content, please like and subscribe. I'm not sure what my next Mask and Magic series will be. I'm going to think about it. If you have any suggestions, put them down below. If I do that, or I know anything about it, or practice that, I will certainly go deeper into it or tell you what I do. If not, I'm thinking I might be doing something about moons, because I already do the full moon look and explain about the full moon. And I also would like to do a video before the 31st to talk about in bulk the ritual, what it's about, possibly do a Brigade's Cross. I'm waiting for the materials to come in. Hopefully they come in on time. If not, until next time, I'll see you later. Bye-bye.